Hello there. Hope you are all doing well. And I am getting attacked by a ghast or a blaze. Either way, I'm on fire, and not in the good way. Oh, blaze. So, I finally wanted to actually try to do something with this fortress that we had found many moons ago. Probably... I actually have no idea. So, what I opted to do... At first I started just putting down nether brick to expand it to hopefully get some spawns here. However, I don't think that it'll work in that way that I'm thinking. But the only way for me to really know, because I know that, for starters, the wither skeletons don't spawn, like, in certain areas. And so they spawn in the, crossroads, essentially. Jerks! But what I'm trying to figure out... Oh, geez, they went right through me. The blazes are not happy with me. Kind of rude. So I'm just trying to figure out exactly what to do and where to go. However, what I know I need to do is... well, mob-proof, mob-block, everything else around it. So at the very least, I'm going to be putting down pressure plates all around... the fortress within this despawn sphere, which the center of it is right there. I believe that I should be... Actually, I'll be honest, I have no idea exactly how the fortress thing works. I know that MiniHUD has a way to show the bounding box of the fortress, so I can check that out and kind of finagle with there, but I know for a fact that I need to at least cover all the nether rack. And any extra spawns. Is that a skeleton? No. So what I will be doing is I'm going to be mining a lot of stone. I currently have an area picked out for the mining, which I have shown you before. And this won't be anything crazy. It's literally just going to be covering the area in pressure plates. Wow, there's a lot of big ones. Nailed it. Ooh, tear. It's literally just going to be... trying to kill these guys. Jerks. No. There we go. I will take your rod, though. Thank you. So, as I was saying, till I was rudely interrupted multiple times... this won't be anything super fancy. It's literally just going to be mob blocking the spawning areas around and then finagling with what to expand and whatnot within the fortress. Because what I decided, and I'm pretty sure I talked about this prior, I don't want to like improve upon farms that I've already built. So the skeleton farm that we have... Oh, hello, friends. Oh, hello, friends. Jeez, okay. Cool. Alright, well, let's see if we can get... Alright, let's see. Come here, friend. Oh, there's like one more of you. Jerk. So... Originally, I wasn't sure if this actually would spawn wither skeletons, because I really wasn't understanding how... Well, nothing was spawning when I came here, so that's the main thing. But over time it seems to have chilled out, but of course there's nothing here. You just... okay. I don't know exactly if this works how I think it does. I thought I read somewhere that holding your looting sword in your offhand with your bow actually helps or does the looting effect, or I misheard that. Either way, doesn't matter. But as I was saying, I don't want to upgrade my farms that I'd already built. So what I want to do is each time that I'm trying to build a farm, if I want to make things faster, I don't want to go through and upgrade previous ones. So I want to go and find new areas and do that. So example for this area, what we would do, outside of try not to die, outside of the obvious, is we'll make it how I plan to right now. And then just, you know, leave it as is. We might decorate it a little bit to make it a little prettier. But there really won't be much change to it outside of that. And then if we want to make a bit faster farm, we'll go to a different fortress, so on and so forth. Same thing with any farm that we currently have. Jeez, they are spawning just left and right. This is awesome. Is that? Yes, we got one. No. Ah. Oh, we got two? Oh, yes. However, let's fly away and make sure we get healed before I get accidentally nuked by one of them. So that is the game plan for future farms and just farms in general in the series. Is it will be... new ones will have to be built if you want to upgrade them. I can always upgrade the looks of them if I really want, but the actual efficiency of them and like redstone and stuff will be upgraded by building a new one. Darn it. But so far I have gotten a few pressure plates set. The only thing that I will say is that pressure plates are not the best way to go if you're going for efficiency. I don't know why, I just prefer them over buttons. Don't have a specific reason. I think it's just the look. I think it's just kind of cool. Although they are a less efficient way to get it done. Slabs are the most efficient. However, with slabs, it's annoying because you can double place them and then it just gets frustrating when you're on a roll. Buttons are obviously the best option, but I'm choosing the more annoying method of pressure plates. So there's a lot of farming in the future, but don't worry, I won't subject you to all of the farming, but I will give you updates as we work through this. Aw, shame. However, we will... Oh, jeez. Just frickin' pack spawned. I love this. Come here. Oh! I got attacked in a different way I didn't want. I thought I could kill him before the other guys came in. Oh, that was funny. Oh, jeez. That was good. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard. Okay. Nope. And still two. Okay. I see another skelly over here. Well, it seems like the beginnings of my plans are working. There's more spawns, at the very least, so that's a plus. But yeah, so that is the... Oh! Oh, we got one! We got the third! Okay! Well, that was worth it. Okay, so we're just gonna head this way. We're gonna go away. Okay. Well then, that worked out a lot better than I thought. Cool. Oh, jeez. Oh, safety. Okay. Well. Well then. So we'll be getting another beacon. And I do want to kill this ghast real quick. Did we? No, we just got gunpowder. But I will show you the area that we have been working through. I've shown it before, but there has been it's been expanded. However, first, just for my own sanity and safety, we're going to put that there. Beautiful. All right. So today my game plan is pretty simple. I just want to finish up small projects that I've had going for quite a while. And after I show you this area, I will run you through a couple that I've been thinking of and working on. And here we are. Now it hasn't, I don't think it's been expanded too much from last time, but it has been expanded. I've got iron golems kind of patrolling areas. Originally they were spaced out like 3, one there, and like one down here. But over time they've kind of migrated over there. Oh, and this guy's over here. We can drag this slime over here just to... Come here, slime. Now I have dug into a ravine, so that's always terrifying. Turn around, there's gonna be a creeper right behind me. So far there's only been zombie and skeleton, but as I say that, I'm sure there's a creeper just preparing to drop on my head. 100%. And I have gotten many, well, a good amount of ores. So that's been quite helpful with diamonds and stuff. There we go. Thank you, Golem. So this is where I've been getting the stone, and I will continue to get it from here. If I really feel like it, or if I really don't feel like doing this, I'll use the auto one that I have at the farming area, but I have no intention of doing that anytime soon, since we now have another beacon available. So I've gotten many things, a lot of dirt, which I will use in the future, a lot of redstone, diamonds, various coal, obsidian, slime. Yeah, it's been pretty good as far as that goes. And then let's head back to the base, and I kind of want to do a run through of different things I want to work on or have done mostly by the time the video is done. So one thing that I'll be working on in the future is the tree surrounding the tower. I've got it roughly mapped out, very rough, but I haven't done anything more with it in a while. So that is one project that will be happening. But for this video, there's a few areas I want to work on. I might work on this entrance here. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do, but I want to do something instead of having dirt and everything like that around here. So this is the farming area. Nothing really to change here. I think maybe try to figure out how to get rid of some of the torches, but right now I'm not sure exactly how. Because some of the plants, or like herbs, whatever you want to call them, vegetables, they're very picky. So I have to kind of figure that out. But as far as decorations go, I'm pretty happy with it. I don't really see much I want to change. Down here I have been working on it a touch. I've been expanding the roof over here. I got this going down here. I've checked the light levels, and they all should be okay. I just have to make sure it all looks... Making a liar of myself. Alright, well, we're gonna have to put just a random torch here for now. We'll probably put lanterns right here. Only annoying thing is that it's not an even, or it's not an odd thing, so I can't put them in the middle. Oh, we could put glowstone right here instead of the wood. That is one option. Okay. Decoration-wise, we will need to probably do what we did back here and have the wood kind of cascade down. I mean, not cascade, but you get what I mean. Have that flow down towards there. I think it's probably the easiest. As far as what's in there, in the sides here, I'm not sure. But we can definitely get the roof here done, this section done. And then one area that I've been wanting to do for a while, but I keep neglecting it hardcore, is this area. So I'm sure some people will remember I do love this little passive farm that I have here. It's not productive at all because I built it using old methods. So this is all the old style way of doing it. So it's not productive really. I mean, it's productive, but it's just not great. But hey, it gets me some spare stuff like bones. Yeah, so we'll probably close this side off for now because I don't think this goes anywhere. Or it does. Never mind. Okay, so that's a future me thing to look into. But for now, we'll probably just close it off, and then I want to see about decorating this area. What we'll probably do is have it kind of merge. Well, we'll obviously have to merge into this, but palette-wise, I think we'll probably stick to something like this. Which I do still need to get the redstone for these two hooked up. Which I have been failing to do. Because, yeah, that connects to that. So I need to have a plate back here. Yeah, lined up with that. So like right there. And probably back here for the plate for these two. But decoration-wise, probably stick to a similar theme to these, to this wall over here with the leaves and stuff. Kind of have that merge out here. And then branch off to this direction, which is where the storage room is. You have to do some parkour to get around here. And then up here we enter this room. Now this is a room that holds stuff. As time's gone on, I'm not sure about the nether brick. I think originally it looked okay, but as updates have come, the color has changed. But I don't want to do a drastic change. That's my issue. Is I don't want to change everything because I want to hold stuff to when I decorated it. That's my thing. So what we'll do is I'll keep it as it is. And we will just kind of continue a rough idea. Probably just slab the top here. And definitely need to finish off covering this somehow. And same with this. Probably won't do a whole lot, honestly, but yeah, those are kind of the main areas. Back here is definitely one I'll need to work on, but this is a very much future project because honestly, I have no idea what I want to do here. Zero clue. Because we have the spider farm over here. This is the drop from above down into here. I don't know if I want to. So here's the thing. Obviously, I can't really put anything here outside of like trapdoors to make sure I don't fall into here. And might put maybe glass around it, or we can move this over a couple blocks because the spider farm, oh, bollocks. So what we may need to do with the spider farm being just a couple blocks over, if not maybe like, yeah, so up here we're okay, but it'd be tricky, to say the least. Not impossible, but tricky. So, need to figure out something with this. I'm thinking just trapdoors to keep it how it is. Do I have trapdoors on me by chance? I think I have. Randomly in there. Frickin' perfect. It sounded sarcastic, but I'm serious. That was frickin' perfect. Okay. We do that. Okay. I actually like that. Simple, straight to the point. And then, of course, with this, we'll just put stone, cover this up. I don't exactly know wall-wise what I would want to do here. But I am okay with that. That works. Yeah, this, I have no idea. But I haven't really done a tour of the area in a while, have I? Down this path leads to a skeleton spawner that I found many moons ago. So this is definitely a future project, but today the focus is going to be kind of covering up some areas, maybe not making them fully decorated, but definitely covering them up. This, I'll probably decorate the ceiling just very simply, nothing crazy. The ones I definitely want to work on is over here. Because I have been thinking about this for a long time and I've never really been able to pull the trigger on anything for here. So I want to get that kind of prettied up, that side leading into there, and definitely something going over here to the storage room. So that is the game plan for today. Sorry for the incredibly long explanation, but that's just how it is. So I'm going to start mucking about and grabbing some things and figuring some things out, and I will bring you back. And we have a second beacon, so that is awesome. That is going to... I don't know where I'll put it, but it's going to be helpful. So I did do some work. I did work over here, and I did this so far. I will say it's very basic, but it looks like super weird being covered like that, but it still works. That's all I really care about. And then same with this one, works just fine. Fabulous. Works good on both doors. Love it. As I said, this area is going to be a future project because I have genuinely no idea what the hell I want to actually do with this, but down here, done a little bit with just the trapdoors. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do to cover this, if we just want to full-on cover it. However, do want to put that there. Or how we want to do it. But for now, we're just going to kind of leave it as it is. Back here... Oh, wait, is this? Oh, that's the cactus farm. Okay, cool. So we could make that a second entrance into that area. Let's head over here. Oh, right. So I still need to, like, decorate this area, but having a path just feels amazing. No lie, it feels amazing. It is not the prettiest path, but considering I wanted to keep with what I had put originally, which was this combination, I don't want to redecorate it, because as I said, I want to try and keep the stuff that I've put prior to actually still exist, kind of a thing. Like what I decorated with back then, I want to have now. So I'll change up the walls and stuff to make it a bit nicer, or at least make it to where it's not so much a death trap for possibly running off and landing into crevices and all of that. But overall, I'm quite happy with it. It took a little finagling to get this kind of worked out, because originally I was having it run here, down here, and then this way. But it wasn't quite working, so we kind of have this very weird offshoot to go this way. Now I do get that it is ugly as sin. Maybe not a sin, but it's definitely not pretty. But I can always switch out the stone brick, because, I don't know, might switch out at least a stone brick. But overall, I'm happy with it. And then one thing we need to figure out, so we have this area down here, which has been Surprisingly enough, I did get the roughly the correct areas for the slimes, which was amazing to me. Because I had to do slime math to figure that out, and it was annoying. But I think next episode, what I want to do is try to figure out, I think, this area. Because I have some cool ideas, well, I think will be cool, I should say. But, well, I haven't put them into practice. Now, the original idea, which I think we've talked about a couple times, was to have a river flowing through the base, which honestly works due to how interconnected this base is. Well, how it can be, I should say. It's not totally interconnected right now, but it certainly can be. So I think in the next episode, I want to change some stuff down here because, well, let's take a look in free cam to kind of see what I was originally thinking. So, oh, there's a slime ball. So up here, just want to be sure I'm at the right area. Okay, yeah. So over here, there we go. So the original idea was to have this lake basically drain out and go down through the base. So you have this as like feeding the rest of the water features and areas. Or we can have maybe like a faux lake kind of thing. So we could have a water-ish feature over here, which then feeds into here, which I think would be kind of cool because I put, yeah, water feature with water fallen from the area above. So right here, have it flow out down to here. And then for this spot, we could have it go up here, like start maybe like right here, have it flow down, give the illusion of a waterfall, which I think would be kind of cool. And yeah, I always thought that would just be a cool idea to have the water kind of either literally flow through the base, which I still think would be a cool idea to try to figure out how to do like a boat trail through everything, or have just some faux water features that look like it can flow, you know, from up there down to here kind of stuff. But, hey pigs. There is so much more to do in this area, in this base, but I want to get a video out and did something, got plans a brewing. I have been working on other projects, so I get kind of sidetracked on this, but I have plenty of ideas, so I think next time we're going to work on that and do a water-esque feature. And I think that's going to be the main focus. If I really feel up to it, we might try to kind of beautify this area a bit more, figure out what we want to do here, and kind of more fine-tune the area. But overall, I am liking it. I think we need to have more spruce. Because I like this combination. What is it? Spruce? It's either spruce or dark oak, and then jungle and oak. Oh, I can get rid of that. So we might try that around here. We could even swap out the oak for the spruce going through here. But I'm torn. So yeah, needless to say, there's plenty of projects. And I do want to update to 1.17 soon. Probably in the next few episodes. But before that, I definitely want to have more of this base finished. So that is the #1 goal before upgrading to 1.17. Just to have more done. So I know it was more of a talky episode and less of a doing episode, but hopefully you don't mind. I understand if it's not everyone's cup of tea. No problem there. But let me know if you have any ideas for things, and I look forward to reading them if there's any suggestions. So, with all that said and done, thanks for checking it out. Hope you're doing well, and please take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one.